Hello everyone, and welcome back to Super Zoo Story, where if I am not mistaken, we have actually had our chickens delivered. So let's go ahead and check on that. They should be here in their pen. I want to give them these caterpillars that we have on hand. That didn't open both. That's unfortunate. But let's see. Yeah, here they are. Okay. So we can pet them. We can also take a look at them here. So we have a female with 58 welfare. Social need is met. Enclosure need is met. Environment need is low. So it looks like the lake, it looks like they don't need a lake. I'm guessing that would be worse if they did. But their nutrition need is also not met. So I think that they maybe just haven't eaten or drank since they just got here. So hopefully that will change overnight. And I'm kind of curious. I wonder how often this environment need updates as well. So 5 days to grow, it looks like. So I think, looking around at what they've said, what we need to do to get the environment up is things like plant grass and stuff. So maybe we'll go see if we have any. I want these to open together. They're a little bit no worky right now. But let's go see if we have some grass that we can put in there, because I think that is part of what their environment need is. Okay, we don't have a whole ton. We could maybe make some more with fiber, but for now, let's just start with this and see where it ends up in the next day here. So let's plant this grass. Just gonna place this around here. I don't know if we can place it under here. We really can't. Okay, so there's gonna be some limitations to where we can plant it. Did that change anything at all? It did not. Okay, so we'll see if that updates overnight, I think. But for now, we'll just leave them here. I am going to yoink these worms. We should probably get some more fiber too. But I want to see if we have geese at the store today. And I want to see... Oh, there we go. We have enough fiber. I want to see what plants that we have, because I think we have some stuff that's going to be ready for harvesting here, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go water things. Is this ready for... Yeah, those potatoes are ready for harvesting. So we have, I think, a 24 area that is now available. Okay, I want to see. We've got more chickens. We've got a goose. It is a female goose. We do have 2 female geese, but we can only afford one of them. Darn it. Okay, and then this one's a male. I think we will just get one of the females, and then hopefully one the next day. So the animal will be delivered in a few days. With the rest of that, we have 24 spaces that we need to plant. What all could we get here? I think I'll go ahead and get some beet fodder. I can't remember if we've gotten any of that yet. We're not gonna have quite enough. All right, that's fine. It's fine. I miscalculated a little bit there, but it's all right. We should be good to go. We can plant most of those spaces, but yeah, that'll at least get that started growing, I think, and that's gonna be important for later on. Did we plant some at the top of the last time? I don't remember. In any case, we're planting some down here now. Okay, so we got quite a lot of income. We got at least one new animal, and we discovered some new foods. So let's go see. Oh, let's grab this real fast too. I've been putting all the berries that we're getting in here. I don't know if we want to use them all for the jam, but nope. I want to put it there. There we go. This is at least a good start for that sort of thing. Let's go down here and see if anything has changed with our chickens, though, and also see our goose. I do like that the worm bin is a thing that exists now. Let's make sure we put these guys in here. Are you? You can't probably tell the difference. That's a chicken. So nothing changed from the outside. Oh, days to grow in 2 of 5. Okay, food and water is good. You guys do need more water as well, so we do have to make sure we check on these guys every single day. There's also you. You are a chicken. Where is the goose? We do have a goose. Are you in here somewhere that I just can't see you? Oh, that's chicken. Oh, this is the goose. Hello, little goose. There we go. Okay, so no food or water yet. Again, not much with the environment. Social, because the social group is low. That makes sense. And then no progress on growth. So it looks like sometimes they grow faster too, because these chickens now have 2 days of progress. Okay, interesting. We might want to place down some more grass. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Oh, and we've got more worms. Okay, first things first, we can still only afford 1 goose, but I do want to see if we can get another. There we go. One day you can go in here. That should improve the social grouping, and I would probably like to keep getting geese if we can, but for now this will be fine. Now, as for what we can do here, okay, so this takes 6 days to grow. Is there anything that takes 5? Turnip seeds. I'm just gonna get 3 of those, I guess. Because we had the little bit of leftover there, and then we have a little bit more, but we don't have anything that was harvested today, except for a single piece of garlic. So I will just wait to purchase anything more, and hopefully we'll have a good harvest soon, and maybe even be able to get some more geese. Okay, we can make more sprinklers, but I would also actually like to make a mayonnaise maker as well. I think that's going to be for it the best here. We'll make a sprinkler. I'm going to just drop that snail, but we'll also make a mayonnaise maker, and then we'll put the rest of this stuff back, I think. I'm going to put this down here, and the reason that I want to start working on mayonnaise makers is because that is going to let us process our eggs, and we'll just put that in the kitchen here, I think. Not that we have anything to set it on yet. We got to get some counters at some point, but once our chickens start laying eggs, we can begin processing the mayonnaise, and that's going to be worth quite a bit for selling it. But the geese actually make even better products there, so that's why I really wanted to prioritize getting the geese. Also, this just seems to throw random food at you each day. It's kind of neat. I don't know what the purpose is for that, but I'm just checking it and stashing it. I guess that must be like other produce from other farmers or something. All right, so we got another goose there, and we discovered a food. Some of this I'm operating on knowledge that we had from the previous run here. And I'm going to just toss a bunch of this in here, although I'll keep that low grass because I want to keep planting it and see if it makes a difference. I'm not sure if it will or not, but it might. Let's see how everybody's doing here. So now we've got 2 geese. This is our newest one. Social group is only at 50%, so geese do have a higher social requirement. Very interesting. All right. But the chickens, I believe, were satisfied with their social group. Yeah, so 2 chickens is fine. Okay, interesting. So that's good to know about the geese. We are at least able to produce quite a large quantity of worms. That seems to be a positive thing. And I will just plant this here because I think everybody's still on 0 environment. Like, we can see who's here. But, yeah, I don't know what we need to do then. We don't need, like, the tall grass to spread in here, do we? Maybe I'll close this for a day. And we'll see, because I think this does spread. We'll see, I guess. Okay, we do have geese. I mean, I don't think it super matters which ones we get. I am gonna order another one though, because we want to continue increasing the social counter in a few days. Does that mean tomorrow, or does that mean, like, how many days are we talking here? Okay. The only thing is, I don't know that we have, yeah, we'll hold off. We'll have one field that sits empty for a day. We should get a lot of income in though, on the next day. So hopefully as long as we can keep that up, we can do something like plant cabbages there. I'd really like to start farming more of those before it gets, is it already? It's already too late in the season, isn't it? Is it? No, we have till day 28. For some reason, I was thinking it was day 24. All right, we'll wait then. Yeah, we'll wait to plant We'll wait to plant and try to do cabbages if we can. Okay, animals arrived and animals grew up and we got a lot of income, so that is good. We should probably be able to afford another goose if there's one available. Now I want to go see what the animals that we have are. Did the grass spread? Okay, it is spreading. So that's progress, I think. Oh, the chickens. Okay, yeah. The chickens have grown up. It's still, oh, and it says that, it says that they're going to produce eggs. Okay, so it does not tell us that their environment has changed, though. So I'm hoping that getting some of the grass in, we have to let it continue to spread before we can put the fence out. So we're going to have to leave them in there for one more day. Oh, we've got stuff to harvest, too. Okay, let's figure out what all we have. Let's get the sprinklers going. We've got some worms to pick up. There's a lot happening today. So let's get rolling on all of that. All right, can we get one more goose? There is one more female goose. Let's go ahead and order. There you go. And will be delivered in a few days. Yeah, that's where it says 1 day. Okay, that's taken care of. Can we get a bunch of cabbages? Okay, that was expensive, but we got a bunch of cabbages. I think I'm just going to spend the rest on wheat seeds. I don't think this is going to be quite adequate, but we'll get 21 at least. It's fine. It's fine. It takes 7 days to grow, so we can plant something else there if we need to. We also just got a bunch of wheat, but I think I'm going to sell it rather than making it into grain right away, because I think we're going to want, I think we're going to want to, earn the income in the short term here. Did I beef my placement? I sure did. Oh, well, I also want to make one more mayonnaise maker and then also one more sprinkler. There we go. That should be good. Let's put the rest of this back, although I want to keep the fiber because I want to make more of this low grass. I think we're going to try to cover as much of this area as we can. I'm also going to sell off that wheat. It's not that... the wheat does not sell for all that much, but I want to cover as much of the ground in here and in the entrance as we can. Can we place it? I guess we can place it under the grass as the grass moves in, but still, we can place multiple worms in the bin at once. That's handy to know. Oh, it sounds like it's raining, and we have our new animal arrival, and some of our animals grew up. Okay. So let's go see what's up. Let's check on everybody. I don't know if this is a game where you have to like keep them in when it rains or not. And I also don't see, I mean, I think this can spread onto the ground. I hope I didn't just block its spread by not by putting the grass there, but okay. Oh, we've got some eggs from our chickens. Our first goose has also grown up. They don't typically lay eggs on their first day, I don't think. Let's also give you guys this. All right. So this is a good start. Now, I'm guessing these guys are still not very happy about the environment. Yeah, especially because they can't even get outside. I'm going to wait and see if that continues to spread. I think it can spread onto the grass. I hope it can spread onto the grass because it's going to be disappointing if it can't. This game is still in alpha, so there's a lot that we are still figuring out, and we have a lot to harvest today by the look of it, but we do have quite a bit of income, and we actually have all of our animals. I'm pretty sure we got our 4th goose, so I'm going to be content with that for now. We might want to save some of this wheat here, but what I want to focus on now is more planting. All right, so we have some animals that grew up, which is good. We also got quite a lot of income there, which is very good because we are running out of time to be able to plant the cabbages. I'd like to grow more cabbages if we can, because they do tend to have caterpillars on them, and they also just sell really well. But I believe if we plant them now, they'll be ready on the last day of the month. But let's also check in here because, yeah, we have our first goose egg, which is really, really good. That's going to make for some even better mayonnaise. I do not want to shove an entire raw egg in my mouth. We need to come back and water them, though. We don't have 2. No, we only have 1 goose that was grown the previous day. So let's go out here. I did remove some of the grass there just to see if it would spread better, but it doesn't seem to be, so maybe that was not actually a thing. So if we put this in here, this should make rich mayonnaise, whereas the normal chicken eggs will only make normal mayonnaise. And I will just stick that in there. We will produce those as quickly as we're able to. We've got some iron smelting. But if we sell this, it sells for $2.50 each. And I believe, which is already really good, by the way, I believe the rich mayonnaise sells for $400 though. So like this is going to be huge for actually bringing in income. I wish we would have gotten it in time to be able to sell or to get more cabbages, but it is what it is. I need to get my watering can. This is a problem. I keep running past it. Speaking of cabbages, these are done, I think. Do they still come with caterpillars? Yeah, they sometimes do. Okay, yeah, so you can see we're getting quite a few from that. So planting these is definitely beneficial, especially if you want to try to get food for chickens. Now, I don't know if there's anything that does that in the summer, although I think the fodder beets actually can have the same thing, but goodness sakes, we have so much space to fill. I'm gonna try to do one more round of cabbages, but I might just put in more wheat elsewhere. That seems to have been kind of a staple. Okay, we can plant one set of cabbages, but then I'm going to get a whole bunch of wheat as well because this is pretty cheap, thankfully. And so I think, yeah, we can probably plant all along the sides. I don't know how much space we actually need along the sides, but that would plant, I think, 3 of them, which I think is what we've harvested or had left over. I'm kind of approximating. The good news is that this does grow pretty it takes a little bit, so we're not going to be cycling through things quite so often, although I suppose that means we won't have money coming in quite as often either. Oh yeah, that was perfect. And then we can just plant this one that we just harvested of cabbages, full of cabbages, and hopefully they're ready on the last day of the season and not dead the next day. Okay, so we spent quite a lot today, but we are getting an even crazier amount back. That is almost 7,000. That's going to be a lot. So I think we're doing pretty well for ourselves at present. Oh, I need to make more glass. Darn it, I forgot about that. Anyway, we'll deal with that in a little bit. But yeah, no, this is definitely starting to get to the point where we are turning a good profit, I feel like. Okay, so we have a lot of money in hand, actually, but I want to compare. Okay, yes, this is 400 compared to 250. And then this, of course, is 100 each. So that's already 800. And when we start having more of the goose eggs, that's going to be even better than what we have right now. So let's head down here. Is this spreading into this? I want to be able to let the animals out. I want this grass to continue to spread, but maybe it only does it every few days and not every single day. All right, we have got a lot of eggs, but we have several goose eggs as well, so this is going to be good. Let's make sure that we water them. But yeah, this is going to be, because like when all of these guys are grown and laying eggs, that's going to be like 1,600 a day or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think, because yeah, 4 of them at 400 is 1,600, so that's going to be pretty dang good. Now, I don't think... Oh, it did just finish. Perfect. Okay. Let's cook this then. We can start these 2, and then eventually we'll probably want more of these mayo makers. But for now, this is fine. I think these fodder beets are done, so we do have a little bit that we want to get. Oh yeah, and these can come with caterpillars as well. Okay, and we had a few turnips in here too, just because we didn't get to plant the whole field. I may continue planting fodder beets here. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I think we probably will. But I also want to make sure that we save some of our money, because there is something very important that I think it's about high time that we get. I'm also considering we could afford a sapling. Let's get an apple sapling, because they take 20 days to grow, so we want to plant them before it gets too late into the season here. And we still have 4,000, which is, I believe, what we need. And this will give us a little bit of an idea of how we want these saplings to, like, how these saplings actually grow. We can plant some of them probably just like back here. Maybe we'll plant one here. I don't know. I don't think we have to water them. I think they'll just grow. Now, the other thing that I want to put over here is, oh, you can make a seed maker. Okay, that's cool. But we want to get a grain mixer, and I'm actually going to place this over here because I think if we take this wheat and this beet fodder here, can we place this? Yes. Okay, you do have to do it one at a time though, so let's just keep this here, and every time that we see that we have something, we can run it through there. Now, the thing that I want to do is we want to get this backpack upgrade because, oh my goodness, we have been hurting for inventory. This should help us a lot. We've been having to manage with just one row of inventory there, so having two of them is going to be a huge help, especially when it comes to the mine. There's a lot of stuff that I've just kind of left laying around in there, and we should be able to actually go pick all of that up now. Okay, so we had another animal grow up. I think that's our last goose. Did all of them? Are all of them grown now? I think they probably are. Okay, that's still going. We did earn a lot of income from that, though, so that's a very good thing. No, why is this not spreading? I'm so confused. It doesn't look like it's spreading in many directions at all, though, so maybe it is just not every day? I don't know. I truly do not know, y'all. We probably need to get more mayo makers, though, because, boy, we are starting to get a lot of eggs per day. I'm also going to add a little bit more garden area here, just because I think that this is going to be helpful. Let's place this here. Let's fill these up. And we have so much money right now that it would probably be worth doing this, I think. We should also figure out what we're doing with this area here, because we have quite a lot that is getting watered automatically by the sprinklers that we can just plant down this area. Okay, we did run out of money, but I figured we'll just plant beets up along here for now, because hopefully these will be ready on the final day of spring here. I'm really hoping that I am understanding that correctly, because if not, we're going to have quite a lot of money wasted, but hopefully it'll be fine. We didn't have enough to finish this one for now, but that's fine. We can wait on that one and get back to it later. Okay, we got a lot of eggs today. I'm so confused. The grass outside still is not spreading, and I am extremely confused by that. But, oh well, hopefully everybody's still doing okay welfare-wise. 75%. Well enough to lay eggs. Social is still, oh, territory size. Yeah, okay, territory size makes sense. I'm so confused because, like, why is this not spread? I guess I'll clear out a little bit more just in case. Like, man, we spent we spent fiber to get this grass, but I guess maybe this will give it more space to spread? I don't know, man. I'm going ahead and finally finishing off our pathway here too. And this has been in the making for long enough, goodness sakes. Oh, is it? Huh. It should be one down, shouldn't it? Okay, well that's fine, we can move it. I'm also going to plant a little bit more garlic in that second spot here, although we probably don't want to sell everything that we get as soon as we get it, just because I don't know if there's stuff we'll need for recipes, and like, garlic grows in spring and fall, but not summer, so if we end up needing it for anything during the summer, we're going to be out of luck. And that would not be ideal. The other thing I wanted to do here is see, okay, these guys take a lot longer to arrive, but I wanted to look at what creatures we have here and how much they cost. Now, I bet a lot of these guys are going to be more challenging to care for. This is where you get, at least for now, like the more zoo-type animals rather than just farm animals. Okay, this is definitely not all of them. They kind of vary from day to day. I think the skunk is the most achievable right now, but I just kind of want to keep an eye on what animals are here and see if anything catches our interest, especially if we happen to have more money on hand, because I would like to start trying to set up more enclosures and get more creatures. I think, you know, that's kind of the point of the game, and so it'd be fun to try and do that at some point. We just need probably a little bit more income because all things considered, those creatures were a bit out of our budget. Oh, I think it's starting to spread in. Okay, that's good. That's encouraging. Oh, Lupin. She wants to be between me and my screen. That will be good because once that's fully spread in, then we can finally let these guys into the pen that we created for them and not leave them locked up in their enclosure, which has made me feel bad. This is not where I want to keep them long term. They're doing okay, but they could be doing better. So we just have to hope that that continues to spread. Oh, and it looks like we do have some crops that are done too. So that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and harvest some of those. It's getting quite near to the end of spring, so we definitely want to start preparing to switch out some of our crops for summer. We'll also get another apple sapling while we're here, just start fleshing that out a little bit. Are you good? Did you just fall off my desk? Oh dear. Sounds like it's raining out. Okay. Well, we are slowly getting our income up. We have some things to harvest today too, but we are quite close to the end of spring here. I'm probably going to end up planting a lot of, I think potatoes are what I've been going for, because that grows both in spring and summer, so it should just roll right over with us. Oh my goodness, we're going to get a lot just from what we're able to sell here. But we do have to buy quite a lot of seeds today, so it might end up balancing out. Oh man, that's a lot of income. Okay. This might actually leave us in a pretty good spot. Especially because we have some stuff that's ready for harvest today, too. This is, I believe, the second to last day of spring. Oh my goodness, we got a lot of wheat as well. Okay, I think we're almost ready to start advancing to the next thing I want to do, but I want to make sure we replant our fields here first, I think. Oh my goodness, a lot of them are done. Okay, yeah. We're gonna have to spend a lot on seeds today. All right, that's a fair bit of money, hopefully enough that we can get started on building our next enclosure, because that's something that I've wanted to do for a little bit here. I think at the very least it'd be nice to get some larger farm animals, but I want to get a large enclosure if we can. Okay, we have a fair amount of stuff that is done. Oh, good. The stuff that I was hoping would finish on this last day here did in fact get done growing, it looks like, so that is very, very good. I just planted a bunch of carrots in some of these spots, by the way, so that hopefully will let us roll over into the summer crops pretty soon here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest everything, see how much we need to replant, and hopefully after all that we'll have enough to purchase a large enclosure, because that is one of the things that I really have wanted to do. Is we have the smallest size for our fowl, our geese and our chickens, and now that we've been able to use it, it's kind of frustrating to sit here and watch grass grow. Okay, it's spread enough. We have had these poor creatures trapped inside for so long. I'm gonna just clear this out. I have to be so careful here. There we go. We have 2 pieces inside. Watch them, like, eat it as soon as it spreads. Like, as soon as it goes in there, watch them just, like, walk up to it and eat it. But I'm gonna put our fence back and let these poor creatures out into the sun, because heaven's sake, they have been cooped up for so long. I hope that this is actually helpful. I hope there's... like, I would hope that they would add an easier way, but I also hope that I didn't miss an easier way of doing this, because that is also entirely possible. But hopefully that improves their environment a little bit. I don't really know. I keep clicking the wrong things in. I don't really know what it's looking for. We are figuring this out as we go, but supposedly grass can be a requirement, and it didn't look like the grass on the ground was changing anything, so I'm a little bit stumped. They are out wandering around now. Okay, their welfare went up a lot. Nature is one... What do you mean 1%? It does mean that kind of grass, doesn't it? Okay, well, I'm glad that I'm not going crazy, because there's no way that this is the enclosure only being 1% grass. Oh my goodness. Well, that's gonna take a hot second to grow. I guess we'll just leave it to it and it'll slowly spread and we can watch it go up. We gotta figure out enrichment at some point too, but we have at least 83% welfare. That's a heck of a lot better than what we did have, so I'm not unhappy for the time being. Oh, we can see what the size would need to be too. The territory size is 72 of 40. Oh, and there's stress sources too. So I think these guys out of 50. Yeah, I think these guys have an acceptably sized territory. If we need to widen it, we can always move it out this way. So this is going to push us into the next stage of our plan here. And I'm actually going to wait to buy crops until tomorrow, because that way we can actually get the summer crops. But what I want to do is actually start building another enclosure here, because I think we're going to want to put another, or let's actually go do that first. We're gonna want to put in another building here, I think. Okay. Oh, we don't have enough for a large enclosure. Oh, I thought we were going to, but we can at least do a medium enclosure that with up to 12 seats. That should be enough for farm animals, I think. We'll go ahead and we'll build that. I'm gonna place this. Eventually, I'd like to have it kind of overlap here. But for now, we can just put it here. I gotta clear out that area a slight bit more. But then we'll go build an enclosure around that, I think. And that should be good. We can start putting other farm animals in there. Not until it's built, but soon. I guess technically, but we're not gonna have the money for it now. I guess technically we could put them in with the chickens and the geese, but it's okay. We will do that shortly. Okay, I'm gonna be careful here because we now know we do not want to remove all of the stuff in the interior there, but let's go ahead and start building out more of this wood fence. And I think what I'm gonna do, I'll make just a whole bunch of it here. We want to bring it down to like right here, I think. I'm assuming that the livestock are gonna want more space than the geese and the chickens are, just because they're bigger. So let's build this out. We are gonna have to clear some of this away, and we might have to chop down a few more trees here. But I think I'll just put the pen roughly in this area. With that said, though, it is getting pretty close to time to wrap up the episode here. It's gotten quite late. We're going to be heading off to bed, and the next day should bring with it the beginning of summer. So that'll be interesting to see. We left off right before summer previously just because that was when the update happened. So I haven't really gotten to see summer, and I'm excited to see what it is like. Summer's definitely not my favorite season in real life. I don't do too well with the heat, but it'll be interesting to see what other crops and things that we end up being able to have. So I'm gonna run this down this way. We might want to scooch it over anyway. I'm gonna build out a little bit more wood fence here. We also ought to build a couple gates. We'll do that again. Let's put this, just run this down here. Oh, we need to make like 2 more. And then I think we should be good to go. But yeah, it's going to be a few days before this enclosure finishes, so I think we are going to go ahead and leave this off here for today, because it is getting to be about that time again. So my life is a joke at times. That goes here. This one goes like, there we go. All right, there we go. But yeah, we'll check this out the next time. For now, we're going to go ahead and leave this off here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.